Imagine walking into your favorite coffee shop ready for your usual vanilla latte. Extra hot, no foam. But this time it's like warm, tastes like regret, and someone misspelled your name. The next day,
it's perfect again. The day after, you get tea. You didn't order tea. You hate tea.
This, my friends, is the wild roller coaster of inconsistent customer service. Welcome to the chaos. In fact, people don't just buy product or services. They buy feelings, experiences, expectations. You could have the best offering in your industry, but if every interaction feels like spinning a roulette wheel, customers won't stick around. Consistency builds trust, trust builds loyalty, loyalty builds repeat business and referrals. And inconsistency? That builds angry Yelp reviews, refund requests, and awkward conversations with your team. You can't scale chaos. Let's visualize this. Starbucks worldwide consistency. Every store in any spot all over the planet has customer service exactly the same. It makes Starbucks unique and consistent, not only in time but also in place. A smooth jazz band playing in perfect harmony. Consistent service. Now imagine the saxophone player just freestyling into a kazoo. Inconsistent service. Which band would you book for your wedding? How do you know your business is suffering from this? Here are some flashing red lights. Different answers from different team members. Quality varies widely depending on who is working. Customers say things like, sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. You rely on stars instead of systems. You can't predict reviews, 5 stars on Tuesday and 1 star on Thursday. Imagine your customer experience is a theater play. On Monday it's Shakespeare, on Friday it's community improv night. That's not brand identity, that's brand whiplash, unless you invite performers to entertain constantly and attract new customers. Let's talk about Casey, the owner of a mid-sized HVAC company, Cool Heating and Air in Alberta. Casey builds his business on referrals, great work, friendly team. But growth brought chaos. Customers started calling in with complaints. Last technician was amazing. This one didn't wear shoe covers. Sometimes they call ahead, sometimes they don't. Your tech left my front door wide open. My cat's now named Houdini. Casey dug into the issue. It wasn't skill. His people were qualified. It was a process or lack thereof. So what did he do? Build a client journey checklist, standardized pre-visit texts, follow-ups, and technician etiquette. Trained every employee on the Cool Promise result. Google's rating rose from 3.9 to 4.8 in 6 months. Return customer rate jumped 30%. Fewer calls to customer service. Houdini the cat was safely recovered. Mostly irrelevant, but a happy ending. Where does inconsistency come from? Number 1. No documented process. No documented process? Then you're not managing a business. You're running a game of guess what happens next. If your service depends on memory or mood, you've got a gamble, not a system. Write it down or you'll spend your days playing customer service roulette with your reputation as the prize. 2. Not training on how we do things here or inadequate training. No training, or worse, bad training, turns your business into a mystery novel no one wants to solve. How we do things here shouldn't be tribal knowledge whispered in hallways. It's not just what to do, but how to do it. Clarity creates confidence. Confusion creates chaos and customer complaints. 3. Over-reliance on individual heroes. Over-reliance on workplace heroes is a ticking time bomb. Sure, Tina's amazing with clients, but what happens when she gets the flu or escapes to Bali with no Wi-Fi? If your business collapses without one person, you don't have a team, you have a dependency. Systems say superheroes need rest. 4. Feedback isn't tracked. If feedback isn't tracked, you're basically flying blind with a confident smile. You can't improve what you don't measure. Ignoring feedback is like ignoring your GPS and wondering why you're lost again. Collect it, track it, use it, or keep circling the same customer complaints forever. Ready to ditch the inconsistency drama? Step 1. Map the customer journey. From the first hello to the final invoice, every touch point counts. Think of it as a choreography. Smooth, intentional, and well-timed. Even the backstage crew plays a standing role. When everyone knows their steps, the customer experience looks effortless and no one trips on stage. Step 2. Standardize what matters. Not everything needs a script, but some things do. Greeting lines, email tone, onboarding steps, service follow-up timelines. Step 3. Train with role play and real-life examples. Make it fun. Act out those what not to do moments. Yes, it feels silly, but it sticks. People remember laughter more than lectures. A slight cringe today saves a lot of chaos tomorrow, and maybe a few customers' meltdowns. Step 4. Measure experience. Use short surveys, Net Promoter Score, NPS, or even good old-fashioned callbacks. The goal? Catch pattern early, before minor issues become reputation killers. Feedback isn't criticism, it's your roadmap to improvement. Listen, learn, adjust, and watch loyalty rise when complaints quietly disappear. Step 5. Build feedback into performance reviews. What gets measured gets managed. Reward consistency, coach variability. When feedback becomes part of growth, not punishment, your team stays motivated, aligned, and improving. After all, excellent performance isn't luck, it's habit, reinforced with a little data and a lot of leadership. Your goal? Build a system so solid that customers know exactly what to expect and are delighted every time. If your business feels more like Improve than Orchestra, it's time to tighten the script. Book a free discovery call with us today. Let's turn your hit or miss into a standing ovation.